and will give here to his commandment. It says, also if you can listen to my commands as I guide you. That's what the Lord is saying. Okay? And so he's talking about the commandments, then he says, also the statutes. Healing comes from God himself. And here these diseases came to them. But he's saying, if you obey me, I will not allow this to come to you. That's what God is telling them. So, according to the Lord, there are certain diseases that should not come to Seventh-day Adventists. Do you understand that? According to God, there are diseases that should be found with the Egyptians, and not with God's children, not with the Seventh-day Adventists. That's what God is saying there. He says, if you listen to me diligently, I will not allow this which is upon the Egyptians to come to you. Then he gives them a promise. For I am the Lord that healeth thee. Then he tells them, there's a condition there. If you obey. And we are saying disease comes because of disobedience. And this is what God had told his children, the children of Israel, as they were in movement. So look, Dr. Rosalie David in England, okay, where they had to get, you see, when the whole world started having all these challenges of lifestyle challenge, America some time back, the whole world, remember the story of Joseph, that Joseph was actually feeding the entire world by then. And they were highly developed because there was a child of God in Egypt. That's what happened. And because they were highly developed and they were so intelligent, they helped even the Egypt to go up. It was them who were used as slaves to build Egypt. And now, at that particular time, Egypt was highly developed, that every nation would look to Egypt then. So now, in the world of research, what they do, if they see something new comes up, they go and research and check, okay, where has it happened in the past? So they said, okay, if we are having, because of developed nations where they started having lifestyle diseases, they're saying, they are having this because of a lifestyle change in development. So they says, which nation was highly developed? So they had to go to Egypt and got Egyptian mummies. And to do research, what did they suffer from when they were highly? This evidence, it's called evidence from human remains, called paleopathology, a study of diseases in ancient times. That's what they had to do. What they found in the Egyptians. Now, what's so shocking was this, that what they found in Manchester, in England, is exactly what the Bible has written for the Egyptians, what God has been saying. It's exactly what they found. So that tells you that God does not lie, and God means his word. So listen, so whatsoever is found in Deuteronomy 28, this is 15, this is 22, this is 27, this is 28, this is 35, this is what they found. All the diseases that they found in the Egyptian mummies are found in all these verses in the Bible. They're all there. So when they were doing the research, the Bible was already ahead. God already put them up. Because they suffered already. So let's look at some of the things that God had told them and what they found in the Egyptian mummies at that particular time. So that's vital for us to understand. Okay, Deuteronomy, we read that. But it shall come. So God tells them, but it shall come to pass. So the Lord is saying, it will happen if thou will not. It says, Deuteronomy 28:15 says, but it shall come to pass if thou will not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, and to observe, to do all his commandments and statutes, that all these cases shall come upon thee and overtake thee. So God tells them that these cases, if you don't follow what I've told you, my children, these problems will come on you and overtake thee. Now, to overtake thee now, I always share this with people. Imagine you are living and you're about to enter into the new year, but before you enter into the new year, diabetes is already ahead waiting for you because you have lived wrongly where you're coming from. That's what God is telling them. He says, if you don't live in it, overtake thee. That's what he's saying there. If you don't follow all the commandments and statutes of the Lord. And that's what the Lord was telling them. So the Egyptian connection, what they found at this particular time, now these are some of the things that they found. We'll look at them one by one. Okay, he found that when they got, they also found arthritis.